be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some night...
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then. Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again? Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
What do you want from me?
Who's our target this time?
Go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this? Huh. I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that matter the most. This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with. However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe. No matter. We'll just finish them quickly. Huh? Are you going to fight? Of course. This is all part of our little
Gather!
Quiet. Let's light it up.
Everyone hold hands. Yeah, yeah.
Busted.
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either. I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams. His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him! Whew. Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out. He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier. Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream? I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is...
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now. We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him. Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams. Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible. Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Take it easy.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before? He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible! Right! You can't just rewrite history! All that stuff happened already in real life! It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do. Ooh, Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah! Sorry, Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh! Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight. So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. All right, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes, cream stew, sauteed matsutake, and dragon chili chicken, almond tofu, also adeptus temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme. Hmm? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon, Is that a food too? Huh. What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said? So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nick. Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Take it easy.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be...
Let me confirm if all of today's Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Has anyone seen Katya? Has she...
Oh, I think she already left.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her... Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it.
Alright, thank you. Please help us tell the others not...
Sure thing.
Take it easy.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters! Come on, let's rescue her!
Stabilize!
I see everything!
These are about to get spicy.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a... Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept lots of work from the
Oh, so you...
Yes, I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. She hugged me, and we cried for some time. She still decided. She claimed that investigating the abyss could help more ordinary people. She had obtained some...
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up, but strangely, I even went to ask...
May I have...
Of...
Let me see. Huh? We've never... She looks a little unwell. What's wrong, Nita? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either? No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom. It can't be. It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do? Yeah, that's a tricky one. But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets... It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases. Okay. Thank you. Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Yeah. Her love, care, and attention to you? I guess she had...
I see. The dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as pure and... Yes. So with that in mind...
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally... I saw her waver It was almost like a gentle... It's because people have something called empathy. Empathy? I see. By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be? Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after? This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling about all this. We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess...
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. What?
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams. That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
Alright, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, you'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger? That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inept. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams. So, what should... Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a...
Let me think.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go in? Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. The map you slowly wash over the shore and sink into... What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here for you. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream. I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place. Whoa! So many giant plants! Even in the sky! Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Anyway, let's see if we can...
Gather!
Gotcha.
Behold!
I see everything.
Quietly now.
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real... Really? But what about that spacesuit? You can't mean... This is enough... Yes. Given that so many people have been compared to an Oh, but there is some... If this space is Anyway... Huh. How do we do that? Just leave it to...
The coffee here still tastes the same as you two have traveled.
I suppose so.
That's right. Anyway.
Hey! Everyone hold hands!
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her. So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on. Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. Alright. I need to get myself ready.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... Have you noticed that
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro...
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're...
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat.
Memories. Oh.
Think carefully. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true, and I never heard...
Hey, come on.
Yeah!
I get it now, but since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy these friends. There's nothing wrong.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming, these dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and
Don't worry. I still have control.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here, or where you even came.
No,
It seems that for now, but I wonder if the...
Huh. Now that I'm not interested in...
Okay, just as I expected. Hey!
It's all just a dream.
I see everything!
It's all just a dream.
Hey! were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or— Don't panic. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. This dream has the— If it weren't for what we just saw, I have the fact that Debbie was able to realize that the space we're in. Oh, right! That's right. Right! So the answers might be waiting— Yes. It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Solidify!
Adventure time!
I see everything.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Squall and Fury!
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly. Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight. Here we go again with Nahida's analogy.
Stabilize!
Game's up. Time's over.
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall. Yes, we did. We just fell upwards. That's not helping, Nahida. Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier? This is probably Ilmon's dream. Huh? Why would he start dreaming again? Yes, but it seems that the danger— Based on what we've learned so far, he must— But fortunately, he already knows us from— Ilmon!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream too.
Did you say dream? Wait!
Of course. Here, let me introduce—
Hello. It's a great honor.
Whoa! And what's this? No, it... Anyway, now's not the time for that. Oh, right.
Sorry, I had gotten
Yes, I'm glad. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my—
No, don't—
What should we do? You can... I'm sorry, but I should tell you that like the last time we met...
So you mean...
Hmm?
It seems...
Huh? Maybe. Oh, no, Mom, you can't...
I'm afraid I don't— Don't worry, Haidar.
Minar doesn't... I'm fully aware... Never mind. I mean...
Yes.
Then please... Regardless of whatever caused this... But does this dream...
I'm afraid...
Okay, please. Come this way. I have heard that the further down you, the answer you're looking...
Thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida? That depends on how you define good and bad. It's the same place again. This place is almost... But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack. Right. Something seems... Ilmon is... Rather than dreaming... I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dreams are getting deep, but you would never mistake dreams. Sometimes, but it's just a quick thought. Listen, we're real beings living in the real... This also explains the but if we decide to abandon... Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now! Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy. Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Sub-Zero's festival? If we wake that person up... Most likely, but the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha. And now this has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream. Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha? That's impossible. But even so, how did they manage to do it? Yeah, we haven't got... Once we know their motive...
Solidify!
Get out of here!
Grow! Yeah.
Busted.
The wind rises.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah.
Stabilize!
Get out of here!
Everyone hold hands.
Here comes the
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain. Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Take it easy.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead! Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to... This should be the final destination. Huh? Really? Yeah. These are just ordinary city streets. I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's creating. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to... There are so many people here! Don't worry. Hey!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Well, I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archons. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it had as for you. You found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again. Given up? The ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that, but even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective...
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were two separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research. I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a...
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, they can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty.
ஏய் வேணா இன்னும் சாப்பிடல நான் சாப்பிட்டு வந்துடுறேன் செஞ்சாங்கன்னா சாப்பிட்டு லைவ் இது பண்ணிட்டு வரேன் இதான் வெயிட் பண்ணுறேன் சாப்பிட்டுன்னா அப்படியே லைவ் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்துடும்
It seems like I won't need you're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation...
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Quiet now. Game's up. Go in! Off we go. Let's light it up! Gotcha.
This is order. Solidify!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore. Let's light it up!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Yeah. I'm going in! Game's up. So
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
What happened to... He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters. It's terrible. Even Paimon's freaked out. The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out.
Do you still think this is...
I don't care. The jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. Just let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. I think seeing after comprehending...
Existence? I'm different from...
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, the Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me
This isn't ask for your life. Alright, Traveler and Paimon. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. What's wrong, Nahida? Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! Everybody has started from the looks of it.
Yes, though it took us a good... There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them now. Are we going to ask about that scholar? Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his conscious... We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. He hasn't regained consciousness.
Huh? I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to...
Understood.
It's simple. He's committed an act...
I see.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment...
Take it easy.
Let's be quiet and... I wonder what she's going to say. Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling... Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute, but dreams also, as I've said, but just take a... You should be proud. The path of life. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and think. Some people work hard all day so that their family... Some people travel out. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching. Life is not just... Look, therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the end. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral... You're free to choose how... In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the Academia. You're amazing, Nahida! Well, that dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it, but as long as you can still wake up... Huh? What makes you say that? Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings. Your speech just now... Thank you. I've heard you can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong. That's why I could understand them. But all of my I don't think this... You're too hard on yourself. That's... Alright. I've learned that emotions are Beinuni. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket. It was so warm that it felt like... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone. If I have to make an invent, now that I've experienced this dream, it's enough that I can if I dwell too much, I gave a speech to inspire my... Hey, what's with the... You keep looking like there's something you want to... Since we just woke up, a new...